In this series of video tutorials, I'm going to teach you how to create a website using this little service called Trinket. So we're going to make a mini website, and we're going to use the HTML5 coding language, which is used on pretty much every web browser in the world. And how we start this up is what we're going to do in this video today. So I'm going to teach you how to create a Trinket and how to save it with an appropriate name, and how to set up the document so it's ready to start adding stuff to. The first thing we do is we click on our username, or you click on your username, or I click on mine, and you need to click on New Trinket, and you need to click on HTML. Now once you're in there, we need to give the page a name. I'm going to call this Home, okay, because it's going to be the first page of the website I'm going to build. Before we go any further, my context is going to be about unicorns. I'm going to make a website about unicorns. You don't have to. You can choose another topic to build your little website on, and it's entirely up to you what that is. So, but we all need to call it Home there, and we need to click Save. And saving regularly is really important with Trinket because you don't want to lose your work. All HTML pages have some basic building blocks in them, and we need to make sure these are always included when we create new HTML pages. The first one is the actual HTML tag. So we need a funny triangular bracket, which is called a chevron, and we type HTML, and then we put another little funny chevron there, and you can see you've got HTML, then you've got another tag with /HTML. That first tag is starting the area of HTML. That's starting the document. You notice you're not seeing anything here now as a result, but that's fine. And the last bit is closing the HTML document. So this tells the web browser that this is the start of something that produces a web page, and this is the end. The / I often like to think of as closing the door on it, or closing the book. Imagine it's a book full of pages. So the / always goes at the end of two of these tags, and we often get these in pairs. There's very few that are on their own. Alright, so what we're going to have then is two other tags which are in pairs. So we're going to have head. Now, this is not a visible header that you see on the actual page. This is a load of information that goes at the top of the document that gives information to the web browser about certain behaviors on the web page and certain keywords that will appear on the web page for Google and all sorts of random things in there. But we don't really display anything with this. It's just an important thing to put at the top of the document that maybe later on down the line you'll understand the use of, but you just have to put the word in there. Further down, you need to put the body. And this is the bit we are going to be coding, not bod, obviously body. Made a little mistake there. There you go. So you've got open body and close body. Closing obviously with a /. That's the end of the area we call the body. Put a little bit of space between the two. Doesn't really matter, it's just so it's easier to see the code you're editing. And inside of the body of the web page, we're going to put a heading. So just to show you quickly how this works. We use H1 to make a heading, and you could write this is a heading. Right, if you want to make a slightly smaller heading, you can put H2. This is also a heading. And if you want to make it even the smallest heading you can go to is H6. So they're sort of subheadings. There you go, this is the smallest heading. So as you can see, you get different sizes. Alright, so if you notice, those are all between body and body. If you put them outside of body and body, it wouldn't really matter too much in Trinket, but as somebody learning the skill of web design, it's important you put it between those 2 points, and it would be something you get graded down on in your final project from this. Okay, we're going to leave it there for now. So we've just shown you how HTML documents are defined by these tags, HTML open and HTML close with the /. We've got something called head, which has to be there, but we don't really worry about it too much at the moment. We've got body and close body, and then you put everything that you're going to see on the page in between body and close body. Hopefully you've saved it as home.